Hello everyone, welcome back. So on today's video I want to talk about this. I bought this, it's a javamoss. Going back to the tank we were talking about where I was going to set up with guppies, shrimp, plecos and stuff. So I ordered a little bit. Now this has cost me £2. So, but when I've looked at it, I've looked and there's all, don't know whether you can see this bit of brown in the javamoss and it's quite dry, which tells me one thing. It tells me that this has been grown immersed and not in water, so when I put this in water it's going to melt and then bounce back. So I thought, well, it gives me the perfect opportunity to grow it immersed. I've seen some videos on YouTube, so I bought this, which is a seed propagation tray. There's a couple of videos on it on YouTube. Now what will happen, what I'll do is I'll fill it with this and I'll give it a spray and grow it immersed. Right, so let's have a look at it. So there you go guys, as you can see it doesn't look great. Another trick, I'm going to do this trick, show you, I've seen a couple of times on the internet. Got to bust off Gordon Ramsay's knife. It's not actually Gordon's the same as Gordon Ramsay. So what you can do with this is you can mix it with, spritz it with a bit of water and put it in a blender and blend it up with clay, and then you can get like a paintbrush and paint it on any surface if you're aquascaping, and then obviously it'll take a little while to get going, but it'll grow in perfect. You don't have to glue it to anything. Or so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this other method I've seen a few times. What you do is you just chop it, to break up the fibres, and then put it in a seed propagation tray like this and spritz it with a bit of water every day, get it under the light for 12 hours. Anyway, I'll show you. So there we go guys, I've separated it into little bits of, as I say, I didn't really have to cut it up, I just pulled it apart. Most people use a chef's knife and chop it into little things, but it was already in little bits anyway, so yeah. I'm just going to give it a quick spritz. I'm going to use water, see if I can do this with one hand. I'll keep you looking at the javamoss while I do this one-handed. So I've got this spray bottle and I've put baby bio in there at about a quarter of the strength. So there we go, I'll just give it a quick spritz. I don't know whether you can see that. It's getting nice and damp. Maybe that's... I don't want to wet it too much, but it felt quite dry, so I want to get rehydrated kind of thing, and then there we go. So as you can see, all this brown stuff here will be immersed grown, and the green stuff coming out of it will be submersed grown probably, but it's definitely had to go through a transition because of a difference in CO2 levels. So that's it, put the lid on, and then what I'll do is every day I'll take the lid off and give it a spritz with the water with just a little bit of fertilizer in. But that's it. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I was talking about growing the stuff for profit, wasn't I? See if I can do the aquarium co-op thing, but I thought this gives me the opportunity to grow faster. Now one thing that other videos don't tell you is because it's transition, this has been immersed grown, you could grow this whole tray out into javamoss, and what it'll do is when you put it in water it'll melt and then it'll bounce back, but it'll take a while. And I've read the reviews from where I bought it and it basically tells you the same thing, but people say it's dead, it's brown. Now, the brown just tells you it's transition, so that's it. I'll update you in a couple of weeks to show you how we're getting on with it. Take care guys.